Hello, this is Mark Satterfield, founder and CEO of GentleRainMarketing.com. Welcome to Business Building Secrets for Small Business Owners. There's an old saying that if you build a better mousetrap, they will come. Unfortunately, that's the approach that many small business owners take when they think about getting new clients. Now, on one level, it would seem correct that your good work should simply be enough. After all, that's where you put in your time and spend the majority of your efforts. Certainly, in good economic times, this strategy has more merit than during tough economic times. In fact, during robust periods, many businesses simply live off repeat business from existing clients, coupled with the occasional referrals. However, simply relying on word of mouth for all of one's new business invariably results in the quote-unquote feast or famine business cycles that so many small business owners are painfully aware of. So why is there such a reluctance to market one's services? Why do so many small business owners embrace marketing only as a last-ditch solution and then quickly abandon their marketing plans once referrals and word of mouth once again return? A large part of the problem is that when faced with implementing a marketing program, many small business owners focus on activities rather than systems. For example, a marketing activity might include investing in promotional items or sending out a postcard or hiring an appointment setter to do some cold calling. While there's nothing inherently wrong with any of these activities, they generally do not produce the desired results that one hopes for. The key to getting the phone to ring with eager customers is to think about what needs to occur both before and after the marketing activity. So let's take postcards as an example. These are a time-tested method for generating new prospects. However, most small business owners focus far too heavily on the look and image of the card and pay scant attention to which lists they will mail to or what the call to action is. These two items are far more important to the success of a postcard mailing campaign than whether the font is in one size versus another or whether the predominant color is red or blue. As the late, great direct mail guru Gary Halbert once observed, if you have extra money to spend on a campaign, invest more money in the quality of the list that you are mailing to. Of equal importance to the list is the call to action. This means, what do you want people to do once they get the card? There are all sorts of options people have once they get done reading your postcard. Unfortunately, only one or two of them are what you really want. So the question becomes, what is the best call to action? What we have found after 17 years of testing is that if you want the offer to be as easy for someone to accept as humanly possible, this means it needs to be very risk-free. That is the precise reason why a call to action of "please call us for a free consultation" or a free estimate doesn't work particularly well. People are assuming that if they call, they will not really get a free consultation, but rather be subjected to a rather aggressive sales pitch. Thus, your call to action needs to address this concern. In the days before websites, a very successful call to action was for someone to call a 1-800 number for more information. The copy on the postcard always pointed out that this was a quote-unquote recorded message, thus alleviating the concern that someone was going to try to sell you something the moment you called. Nowadays, the easiest approach is to direct people to a page on your website. That page, as I've discussed in other videos, is specifically designed to encourage visitors to give you their contact information in exchange for receiving a free report or article that offers some helpful information about the problem they're facing. Thus, an effective postcard marketing effort depends upon what takes place both before the mailing occurs, such as determining the quality of the list, and what occurs immediately afterwards, determining what the call to action should be and where you want them to go for further information. While this type of marketing requires a bit more planning and thought, the results will be far greater. And that's why small business owners who are successful at getting new business despite the current economic conditions focus their efforts on developing marketing systems rather than relying on a single activity. Now, this is just one idea for how you can drive highly targeted traffic to your website. And there are obviously a lot more, which is why you should sign up right now for my free online newsletter that will show you precisely how to get lots more prospects and then turn large percentages of them into paying clients. And you can do that by going to www.gentlerainmarketing.com. This is Mark Satterfield for gentlerainmarketing.com, wishing you much success, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.